Zoom Tween craft program.
We made these beautiful origami lotus flowers out of gift wrapping paper.
We had so much fun making them that I thought I'd post this demonstration video so that everybody could try it. Have fun! Today we're going to be making an origami lotus flower out of gift wrapping paper. And here's an example. In this example I used two different kinds of wrapping paper. But for my demonstration, I'm just going to use the same wrapping paper. You need two square pieces of paper to make this flower. One is going to be a larger piece, and it needs to be 12 inches by 12 inches, or if your wrapping paper has squares like mine, then you can just count 12 squares. And mark it with your pencil. And then count 12 squares up, mark it with your pencil, and cut it out. And then you'll do the same thing. You'll cut another square out, but this one is going to be 7 by 7. So after you have cut your squares out, you should have a larger piece and a smaller piece. And you just want to double check that they are squares. So make sure that the larger piece is 12 by 12 and the smaller piece is 7 by 7. We'll begin with the larger piece. You're going to fold it diagonally from corner to corner and then press it down. Make a nice sharp crease. Then you're going to open it up and then fold the other corner diagonally. Make a nice sharp crease so that when you open it up, you should have an X on your wrapping paper. Then you're going to take a corner and you're going to fold it to the center. Secret to origami is nice sharp creases. Then you'll do the same thing with the other 3 corners. Okay, then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take a corner and we're going to fold it to the center again. And then you're going to do this with the other 3 corners as well. Then you're going to flip it over. I'm just going to reinforce. Then take a corner and fold it to the center. Press down to make a nice sharp fold. Then you're going to do the same thing with the other corners. You're going to take it and fold it to the center. Okay. Now this is the tricky part. You're going to take one of these triangle sides and maybe just about this much. You're going to fold it up like this, so that on this side it looks like this and on this side it looks like that. So just maybe almost like 1/4 of an inch. And you're going to do that with all the sides. So you'll take it and just make a little fold, press it down. And then when you've done that to all 4 corners, you're going to flip it over. So that it should look something like that. Then you're going to take these inner folds here and you're going to flip them up. And you'll do that with all 4. So so that you should have something that looks like that. Now we are ready for our smaller piece. We'll set that aside and we'll take our smaller piece and we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to first fold it diagonally, make a nice sharp crease, unfold it, and then we're going to fold the other corner. So that when you open it up, you should have an X. Then we're going to take one of the corners, we're going to fold it to the center, and we're going to do the same thing with the other corners. Fold them to the center. And we're going to do it one more time. Take a corner and fold it to the center. So you should have something like that. Then we're going to flip it over and you're going to take your corners and again fold them to the center. So you should have something that looks like this. Now, just like we did with the last flower, you're going to take a side and you're just going to fold it up just a little bit. So it should look something like this on this side, and when you flip it over, it looks like this. Then you're going to take this in the middle and you're going to fold it up. And there's going to be 4 of them. So that it looks something like this. And then there's going to be another triangle in the center, and you can fold that one up as well to give your flower a little bit more depth. So that it looks something like this. Now, we're going to take a piece of tape. We're going to loop it like so. And we're going to take our larger flower and we're going to put our piece of tape right in the center. Then we're going to take our smaller flower and we are going to put it on top of our larger flower. And there you have an origami lotus flower made out of gift wrap.